Day 27. Quick question. If you disappeared 1 year from today, poof, gone, would what you're building keep moving without you? Or would it stall because you weren't there to push it? Here's the shift. Vision that ends with your name ends when your calendar does. Legacy that lasts is built on something bigger than you. You are not the destination. You're the spark that lights the fire, not the headline, just the ignition source. And that's not an insult. That's the highest honor. Let me say it plain. If your goals aren't bigger than you, they're too small. It's not about fame, it's about fruit, not about credit, about contribution. The question isn't, will they remember me? The question is, will the mission outlive me? That's the mental model. You're a steward of a flame, not the owner of the forest. Story time. Austin, 2017. I'd started a scholarship initiative tied to my coaching brand, my name on the banner, my face on the flyer. We launched with 7 mentors, raised $8,400, and got 25 first-gen high schoolers into summer prep. Felt great, except everything ran through me. Every partnership, every check, every yes. If I got sick, done. If I took a week off, momentum died. The decision point hit on a Tuesday in October. I was at the Carver Community Center. Maria, program director, no nonsense, pulled me aside. Toby, this is good, but it can't scale past you. If you want this to live, your name has to shrink. I laughed it off at first. Then she showed me the calendar, 12 pending school meetings, 4 checks waiting on my signature. Volunteers asking, when can Toby train us? I felt it. The choke point, me. The stakes were real. Keep control and it stays small and dies when I burn out. Give it away and it might grow and I might get forgotten. That's the ego fight we don't like to admit. So I made the call. We rebranded in 2 weeks. My name came off the banner. We wrote a playbook, simple, step by step. Anybody could run it. I recruited a board with people more experienced than me in education. Humbling, but necessary. We trained 12 team leads, so the knowledge lived in a system, not in my head. I stopped being the hero and started being the gardener. 18 months later, here's what happened. Mentors, 7 to 61. Students served, 25 to 310. Annual funding, $8,400 to $126,000. Without me chasing every dollar. I'd walk into a session and nobody cared that I was there, and I loved it because it was working. That taught me what I'm teaching you. Sparks don't get credit for the wildfire. They weren't meant to. See, that's the move. When your identity shifts from I build my thing to I serve the thing, clarity snaps into place. Decisions get cleaner. You stop optimizing for applause and start optimizing for endurance. And the work multiplies. Now let's talk about the resistance. You want to be the headline. Of course you do. You've been taught to measure life by followers, by articles, by awards. But you know this already. It's empty. The deeper fear isn't being unknown. It's being unnecessary. So you cling. You keep your name on the banner, your hands on every lever, your voice in every room. And you become the bottleneck your mission can't breathe through. I'm going to press you here. You say you want legacy, but you keep architecting a world where you're irreplaceable. That's not legacy. That's fragility wrapped in hustle. Here's my guarantee. If you make your vision bigger, then you codify it, share it, empower others to lead it, I guarantee it will outlast your energy. It will survive your bad days, your vacations, even your absence. And if you don't, I guarantee you will grind harder every year to hold together something that should have been handed off until the day it simply stops when you do. So here's the assignment. Do it tonight. Write your legacy headline. One line. The sentence you want printed when you're gone. not your resume, your contribution. Example, Eli Ramos, who put 10,000 first gen students through college, dies at 93. Or Nina Patel, who cut teen suicide in her county by half, dies at 88. See the pattern? It's about what got built, not who got praised. Now run the test. Read your headline out loud. Does it center you or the mission? If it centers you, rewrite it. Tighten it until the work is the hero. Then, and this is where most people stop, don't translate that headline into 2 practical moves this week. Maybe you document the process so others can repeat it. Maybe you rename the initiative so it's not tied to you. Maybe you hire, train, and then step back. Let them lead the meeting while you sit in the corner and take notes. Small moves, big signal. From a faith lens, if that's your lane, this is stewardship. You're holding something that isn't yours to keep. Your job isn't to get famous. It's to be faithful. Light the fire, protect it from the wind, then let it spread where it needs to go. Remember, you are not the point. You are the starting point, the spark. And that's enough, more than enough, when the flame you light keeps people warm long after you're gone. This is Toby Potter. Proud of you for thinking bigger today. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have an amazing, wonderful day.